Hello children, welcome to English with Kashish. Today we are going to do the 8th and the last prose of your second language, which is called Science and Hope of Survival. And I feel really privileged and happy to be doing this chapter today, right now, at this time. What is the time? We are in 2021. We just crossed 2020. 2020 was the year of COVID-19. This is one year which will be remembered throughout our lifetime. I think it's going to be one of the chapters too soon, isn't it? So what made us cross that? What was that one thing which kept working hard? The science and the scientists, they kept working hard for us to get rid of COVID-19, and finally we are out with the vaccine. Yes, Covaxin, it's out. How? What made it possible? Our very own scientists and the hard working scientists and the science behind it. Yes, so basically that's what the chapter says. What is science? Science is the hope of survival. Anything that we need to beat is due to science, alright? It will get you to anything. Yes, absolutely. Or we can also say that the only hope of survival is science. You take it anyway, it's true. So I just want to ask you children, what is it that you want to become in life? What do you want to become in life? Maybe some of you will tell me, I want to become an engineer, I want to become a doctor, I want to become, see, there are so many fields now, so many options that we have now. You might want to become a theatre artist, right? So earlier these kind of professions were not encouraged because they did not give you too much of money. But is money everything? Isn't happiness also everything? Yes. So there are so many kinds of jobs which don't give you too much of money but make you a content person. End of the day, you are happy with what you did, and that's what happens in science. So many things don't give you money. In even scientists, there are so many scientists who don't get so much of money, but they're happy that they're giving the world so much. Their contributions are out of the world. They are recognized and known for these. They want to work hard for the mankind, for our evolution, for the world to be a better place. That's what scientists are for. Their discoveries, their inventions are all noted and are great, isn't it? So let's read the chapter, Science and Hope of Survival. So always remember, like be a soldier. Does he do anything for himself? No, he works hard for his motherland. So there is no profession or a work that gives you only money and not happiness. You can get happiness with even little money. So just remind that to yourself. Do whatever you like, your passion, your interest, whatever it is, do it which gives you happiness. And also try and contribute little bit to the world. There is a social responsibility also, right? You have to give the world something. Absolutely. Like, okay, I am a teacher. Maybe example, I am a teacher. When will I be happy? I'll be happy when you children will understand my video. I will be able to communicate to you. I will be very happy if you come and tell me that the way you explained this chapter to me, I understood it very well. So that's my achievement. I will be very happy then. I don't care what money I get. Isn't it? So please choose a passion which gives you happiness, also gives the world happiness. Okay, so let's start the chapter. It is written by Carlos Borok. Okay, we will read about the author a little bit first. Carlos Borok taught at the University of California in Los Angeles. He was the research group leader of the International Institute for Earthquake Prediction Theory. He used to tell us when the earthquake is going to come. He used to study earthquakes, okay, the tremors and the earthquakes. And mathematical geophysics, Russian Academy of Science. So he was a great scientist himself. He was author and scientist. He was also co-director and founder of the research program on non-linear dynamics and earthquake prediction. Very, very important. Of the Abdus Salam International Center, which was also called ASIC, okay, for theoretical physics, Triste. So this is about the author a little bit. He was an author and a very big scientist. We are going to talk about his experiences in this chapter and some of his inventions, discoveries, and what he feels about scientists. Okay, so after this, let's move on. I'm going to tell you these are the two very important questions which will come in your exams. These are why scientists are called as the most practical people in the world. Remember the question, I'm going to discuss it in brief and I'm going to tell you the answer also in between the chapter. The second is, what was the problem that nuclear powers faced when there was World War II? You know, in the, okay, we're going to discuss it in the chapter. I'm not going to open up everything now. Okay, so let's start. You can open the page number 161 of your chapter. It starts with, if you are so clever, why are you so poor? Right? This is, it's a popular expression. If you're so clever, if you're so intelligent, you have all the brains and creativity, then why are you so poor? Why can't you put in that intelligence and have lots of money? So as we started the chapter with, everything is not about money, right? You have seen a lot of scientists. What do they give us? They give us discoveries, inventions. The absolute wonderful proof is Covaxin. So after so much of difficulties, everything was at a standstill. The mankind, everything came to standstill. We didn't know anything to do. Who has given us the direction? The scientists, science, yes. So with this statement, we understand that people are clever, people are intelligent, but that doesn't mean that you define that by being poor or rich. Okay? So why is that some of us still decide to become scientists? Despite the fact that businessmen, lawyers and doctors enjoy a much higher income. So these are the standard professions which the businessman, a lawyer or a doctor, they earn much more than a scientist. Then why do some people choose to be a scientist, or for that matter choose to be a soldier or go into army? Why? Because they have a different interest and passion. Absolutely. Their world doesn't revolve around only earning, right? Only having lots of money. They have different interests. They want to serve humanity and mankind. So let's move on. A famous Russian writer, which L. Tolstoy once wrote that a writer is not merely a person who writes. Is writer just a person who writes? A writer is a person who cannot live without writing. He is so passionate about writing that he cannot live without writing. And a writer is not a person who only writes. He can get the whole world into a book. You don't even have to travel. A writer will give you the whole world in front of you. That is the capacity of a writer. And what he writes, it is really abundant. Okay? The same, I believe, is true of a scientist. How he says a writer cannot live without writing, he says the same thing about scientists. Okay? Science is an exciting adventure where major reward comes from the discovery itself. Scientists put in a lot of hard work and time into their discoveries. It's not like just today I did this and tomorrow I got the result, right? How many months have we suffered with this? And we kept blaming the scientists that they can't even come out with a vaccination. It takes time, it takes patience, and when they give you the award, it is beautiful and there is no going back to it. Take a simple example. When you mix two colors, okay, let's take it as primary, secondary colors. When you mix red and yellow, you get orange. Don't you feel happy when you see the new color? Yes. So discoveries, when they discover something, they feel very happy. Their joy has no bounds. So when you discover something, a scientist feels rewarded. Alright. So a major reward comes from the discovery itself. Now let's see about L. Tolstoy. These highlighted red words are in your glossary. Who was Tolstoy? He was a Russian writer. He was the author of the novel War and Peace. Okay? And what does merely mean? Merely means only. Okay? These are the words in your glossary, very important for 1 mark questions. Please do remember. What you get instead of money is freedom. Now, a scientist, what does he get? Yes, he will get money, but apart from money, what all does he get? He gets freedom, camaraderie. What is camaraderie? It is a feeling of friendship when people work together. Now imagine when ma'am gives you a project, okay? She tells you, okay, this is the project and you need to finish it. Is it better that you do it alone in your house, or do you like doing it with your friends? 4-5 of your friends collect together, you all think and brainstorm together, put in your thoughts, your views and your artistic caliber, and you create something very beautiful. Isn't that wonderful? So yes, a scientist is getting all that. What all is he getting? Instead of money, he is also getting freedom, camaraderie and independence. Okay? The honors and promotions, promotion is a move to a more important and higher position, will depend on yourself more than in other occupations. Now in other occupations, you tend to get promotions after these many years that you've given. But a scientist will never get a promotion. His promotion is his discovery itself. Today I created this is my discovery, and he will be known for. That's his promotion. Okay, moving on. And you will have the overwhelming feeling of uncovering yet another one of nature's mysteries. What is overwhelming? Overwhelming is a great effect on you that you feel very happy. You're overwhelmed. When you get like 99 on 100 or 100 on 100, you are overwhelmed. You are very, very happy. Your happiness has no boundaries. That's what overwhelming is. So a scientist is overwhelmed when the feeling of uncovering, yet when he has another one of nature's mysteries. What are nature's mysteries? Something that people do not know anything about it. Now everything that the scientist discovers about are mainly from nature. So whatever they are discovering is from nature. Alright, so that's a nature's mystery. Nature unfolds a mystery every single day. So with nature, science becomes the hope of survival. Alright, so that's what he wants to say in this.